Hi there, PPLZs! What's up, it's Jon here from Tech7.net, and how are you fine peoples doing? I hope you guys had an awesome week and is all ready to relax and get some mobile news served to you phone-edge style with a side of green tea ice cream for dessert. Sounds kinda gross, but those of you who have tried green tea ice cream know what I'm talking about. Anyways, let's do this. Throughout this week, CTIA, a huge mobile trade show, was happening, and with that, we get a hands-on look at the latest mobile toys. I think most people would agree here. The two devices that kinda stole the whole show was the Samsung Galaxy S and the Sprint HTC Evo 4G. You can kind of think of it like a school science fair, where you see amazing projects like a solar-powered self-generator or a laser cannon, which kind of makes all the other baking soda vinegar volcanoes a little bit less special. Don't cry, Timmy, I know you worked hard to paint your volcano all pretty like. Samsung worked hard to draw attention to the Galaxy S. They created this awesome 20-minute-ish presentation, which has to be one of the coolest presentations I've seen in a while. How did he do that? How did he rip the background from the wall? Now on to the device itself. The Samsung Galaxy has a 4-inch 800x480 Super AMOLED display. If you need some more proof of how awesome sauce, I learned that word from Noah, Super AMOLED is, check it out compared to the Apple iPhone. Pwned! The Galaxy will run Android 2.1 and has a 1 GHz Snapdragon, 1 GHz Samsung application processor. It has a 5 megapixel camera, which is capable of 720p HD video recording. Now on to the star of the show, the HTC Evo 4G. Originally codenamed the HTC Supersonic, the Evo is the first 4G phone to be released in the States and will be coming to the Sprint network. This beast has similar dimensions to the HTC HD2 and has the same 480x800 4.3-inch LCD display and a 1 GHz Snapdragon processor. It'll have 1 GB of onboard storage and half a gig of RAM. Another say what? Word? Feature would be the 8 megapixel camera with flash that's capable of 720p HD video recording. On top of that, it has an HDMI port out, so you can watch your HD videos recorded with the Evo on an HD screen. That makes sense. Front-facing camera, this one has got a 1.3 megapixel one. Thank you very much. And of course, it will be running the latest Android OS and the latest HTC Sense. What do you think of this, Michael Sherlock?
I'm pumped for the Evo 4G.
I'm pumped too! I'm curious to see which one you guys would rather buy, the Samsung Galaxy S or the HTC Evo 4G, if you had to pick one. That will be your quad today. Got a bunch of Evo 4G links either on the side or on the bottom if you guys want to learn more about it. Let's check out some other stuff from CTIA. Adriana of PhoneDog.com goes to the Nvidia booth to check out the new Nvidia Tegra 250 power tablet. This thing will be going against the iPad and looks like it can handle it. Like the iPad, it renders web pages beautifully, and guess what? It supports Flash! And they weren't afraid to show it off. Here you see the new Iron Man 2 trailer playing straight from YouTube, ads and all. I'm not too sure what that X is in the middle. That's the crosshair for the headshots and the multi-kills. While we're on Android, you should check out this new keyboard called Thick Buttons. This thing takes text prediction to another level. It increases the size of certain characters it thinks you want to press, which should help for overall accuracy. Pretty cool idea indeed, and you can pick it up at the Android marketplace for free. You guys gotta check this out. Cellmate introduced a new product at CTIA called the Cellmate handset. Now, two things came into my mind the second I saw this picture. One, why? 2, it looks like that infamous Ghetto phone picture. How it works is you stick a piece of Velcro on the back of your phone, then you attach it to the, I don't even know what they call it. The price tag will be $14.99 for the Cellmate handset. In my opinion, I don't know, slapping a $15 price tag on that thing doesn't make it any less ghetto. In other news, remember the renders of the Nokia N8 we saw a while back? Well, real pictures of the N8 have been leaked on the interwebs. The codename has been changed to N8 and will apparently be officially announced in April. To be honest, the hardware design looks pretty awesome. A lot better than that Ninja Turtles green we saw earlier. But because it runs Symbian OS, it makes me a little skeptical. Gotta give a shout out to Kevin of Crackberry for kneeing an inflatable Android in the nuts. What did it ever do to you, man? If you're planning on picking up a touchscreen smartphone, then you should check this out. The guys at Moto.com have done a comparative test on the responsiveness of various touchscreen smartphones. The test is done by drawing a pattern of lines on the screen using a robot and their fingers. The top of the results show medium pressure applied, and the bottom shows light pressure. Immediately, you can see that the iPhone performed the best. No question. Then you see the Motorola Droid, which did quite fail for both tests. So apparently the Droid screen has the same artistic abilities as an unartistic child. Dad! Huh? Dad, I drew you something! Huh? What's this? Ah, very good! You should not waste time drawing. Go be doctor, or you bring dishonor to family. Today's theme of the day would be Earth by Nokia theming expert PiZero. This theme looks absolutely breathtaking and can be downloaded from the Ovi store for free. This episode of Phoneage is brought to you by that creepy guy who talked about thick buttons.
Andrew from Thick Buttons. Can you tell us what Thick Buttons is?
Last episode I asked, what do you guys think of cell phone radiation affecting your health? Jahivi said, you couldn't quiet Wi-Fi Bluetooth if you tried. Besides, I'd rather die because I was transfer important data and not my own self-destruction. Simon said, touch your head. Just kidding. Even if I knew for sure cell phones are gonna kill me, I would still buy awesome phones. If I die, I would die proudly with a cell phone in my hand. Right on, guys. That's the spirit. To be honest, I think we have to worry more about cell phones affecting our hands because nowadays we always hold them like this or like this. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode of Phoneage. For free mobile themes, ringtones, and wallpaper downloads, check out Tehkseven.net. All the stuff we talked about today, you can find the links either on the side or on the bottom. And also, you check out our new segment called Phoneage Plus, where we go over comments, fan arts, and other fun stuff, tech or non-tech related. This was Jon from T7, and I hope you guys have a wonderful weekend. Laters! Very good. You should go be doctor. You should go be doctor. Or you bring dishonor to family.